Good evening and welcome to the Mayor's Update.
It's Tuesday at 6:30.
Sure is.
We're right on time.
Right on
I wonder
time.
how many of our regular viewers are already on here tonight. I guess we'll have to look.
We're going to find out real fast.
Lots of stuff to talk about. You know, this is maybe the busiest February I can remember in any of my time, my 8 years as mayor, of how many events are going on, how many great community things are happening, whether it's at churches or community groups or Yesterday, we did 2 flag raisings in front of City Hall. We don't often do 2 a day on any day, but Girl Guides at 10 o'clock and then human trafficking at 11 o'clock. And what good crowds we had for each. I mean, pictures of them on and it's great to, and it was cold.
So cold today.
Well, we used to.
Oh, my goodness.
We moved a lot into council chambers last year when it was this cold out. And this year, let's just get it done. Let's just do it. We can be outside. We're Canadian. If we're not well preserved this year, we're never going to be. It's that cold.
So cold. I was out filming 3 beehives.
Yeah, you've got to be outside.
Yeah, and like with the camera, you need
Do you fog up your lenses?
No, the lenses, you have anti-fog stuff on them now, so they don't fog up. But I have to keep my one hand free, and it was freezing.
No. Yeah, and I I'm trying to read a proclamation, so I can't really have my gloves on. And then some of them are fairly long proclamations about the city recognizing human trafficking and what the good skills are that's happening. But it's like my lips froze and I couldn't finish talking. It was like, wait, what happened here? Right? It's fun. Let's talk about a couple of things that are coming up this week, because we want to catch some this week. Coldest night of the year at Youth for Christ at YFC. Kyle Ralph and his group do a great job for us on youth homelessness, along with the YWCA and really the whole homeless group in town. But this is a great fundraiser for Coldest Night of the Year. It's a prevention of homelessness and what we can do. And it's coming up Saturday. At Youth for Christ, starts there. It's a walk, and it will probably be cold.
It'll be a bit chilly.
We will have chilly.
Will you?
Yeah. There'll be chili to have afterwards to warm you up in case you get too cold on the walk.
I love that.
Right? And look, it's an important fundraiser. So if you haven't already signed up to walk and get some sponsors and fundraise, some of you can come just write a check or donate some money. We're going to have a good crowd out, and it'll be a lot of fun. Also sharing what happens with some of the fun. So that's happening February 28th, this Saturday. 5 o'clock, I think, is the start time for that. And
fantastic.
So, perfect. I want to share a little bit of a St. Thomas happening story.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
what happened over on St. Thomas Happenings?
Well, there was a large conversation yesterday about potholes.
Oh,
Now, they obviously haven't listened to Grayden and I over the last 7 years. That if you know of a pothole in town that you'd like someone to take a look at, and maybe
what could you possibly do? Who would you contact to do that?
I don't know. Can anybody online guess who you might call about that? Yes.
Would you call the city?
Oh, no. Why don't you dial the works department? Or why don't you call the asphalt plant and see if it's open? None of that is true, right? Customer service at stthomas.ca. Fill in the little form. Tell us exactly where it is. So there's an example of one yesterday. I think it was on Fairview, and something it was really bad. And I might even have hurt my tire. Those types of things.
And
great.
That's a serious condition.
Well, great. But another 65 people went on and said, there's a pothole here too. And I've seen one, and my brother's sister-in-law's friend saw one, and whatever. Facebook is not going to cure the pothole. You can spew crap on Facebook all you want. It's not filling the pothole.
Right.
Go to customerservice.ca, our pothole hotline. That we called it that last year. Right? Let us know as early as you can. Well, anyway, the one I was talking about yesterday on social media, said, "Hey, I got a ticket this morning." They called. They said
you know what's great about that? They shared that helped get it done. They got the ticket, and then what happened?
They looked out the window and somebody's filling the damn pothole. This is how we let the right people know to do the right things in this community. And you can complain about, hey, we didn't do this or we didn't do that. But the answer is, if you haven't told the right people, nobody here in the city hall is monitoring St. Thomas happenings all day long. I'll occasionally stop in just for the enjoyment value, right? Or the humor and laugh. But I thank you, Neil Moore in particular. Neil, if you don't mind me calling you out, he's a good friend, but he'll always steer everyone. And Jeff Wedley does it too.
Absolutely.
There's a number say, hey, use customer service. And by the way, my friend Rose Gibson is
Counselor Gibson.
Oh, it's just incredible at telling people. Why didn't you just put that on instead of trying to make yourself look good somehow by putting it on St. Thomas Happenings? Why don't you just put it through customer service, then go on St. Thomas Happenings and said, I did the right thing. I found a pothole. I put it on customer service. Let's see how long it takes for it to get fixed.
Love that idea.
I think. And if it doesn't, then please message the mayor. And we'll go look up your ticket and make sure that somebody did try to go fix it or what happened to it. So please. Also this time of year, I get a fair bit on some of my favorite social media also about we get a snow melt, and we had a good thaw last weekend, and it was kind of above freezing a couple of days, and I really liked it because I don't like how cold it's been. But it's uncovering a fair amount of litter, certainly along some of our trails, certainly even in our downtown. First of all, if you see it and you can help us, great. If you're a business owner in either of those places and you're cleaning up around your business after the snow melts, great. But I want you to start planning now. We always have good mayor's updates cleanups.
Yes.
Come spring, or we start as soon as the melt starts. If you're going on a walk, take a small trash bag with you and see what you can pick up. So start thinking about that now, rather than going on social media and saying there's all sorts of litter in this area. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for letting us know. It's always important that you do, right? But better to let customer service know too, in case we do have some city people that can go get it. But also, Mom always said, the price you pay for living someplace is volunteering in that city. That's what you get to also help with is cleanups. So those are we should start a category. The first 5 minutes of Mayor's Update is Joe's rants.
Okay. Right.
I'm just going to rant about.
We could even pre-film them in an alleyway.
I could do it. Rant
in St. Thomas, and the mayor's rant.
Here's the St. Thomas happenings I received.
I love that.
Let's rant about that, right?
Oh, Joe, that is good.
I like dark meat on turkey. No, all the different rants we could do. So it's great. We've got a pile of things going on. Curl for Kids' Sake Bonspiel on March 14th at the St. Thomas Curling Club. That's a fundraiser for Big Brothers Big Sisters. They do a big job of it each year. But again, on March 15th, get your team together, right? Men with brooms, women with brooms. I mean, whoever wants to go out, right? And have fun. It's the 55th anniversary. Visit the Big Brothers and Big Sisters website to talk about it. Beans and Beats at Streamliners. Yeah.
I love it.
I like it. March 21st, 1 to 4 p.m. It's an espresso bar. Sip on delicious coffee and dance the afternoon away.
Amazing idea.
Yeah, not so good of a dancer, but I can chair dance.
Hey, you were in Dancing with the Stars.
Just right. I can chair dance at Streamliners. It'll be good. New here, if you're new to our community, start here. Expo, March 26, 5:30 to 8 p.m. at the Queso. Connect with Brad at Mortgage with Brad for more details. It's about connecting new people to our community.
Love it.
All right. Wow. Teaching and Sharing Circle, February 28th. So this is coming up this Saturday too, before the coldest day of the year, right? At St. Thomas Library. Teaching and Sharing Circle, and it is at the public library, 2 to 4 p.m. Registration is required, so give the library a ring the next day, tomorrow or the next day, to get yourself registered into this. Right? Downtown Sock Hop is coming up. It must be getting near Easter. The Easter Bunny's going to be wandering around downtown. Saturday, April 4th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's presented by our Downtown Development Board. You and I both get to play there.
I get to run around and take pictures and hand out candy with the Easter Bunny. It's a great evening.
There's candy?
Oh, yeah. Lots of candy.
Easter Bunny will be out there between 11 and 1,
Mhm.
and there's more details on the DDB website.
Yes.
So please take a look. The home show is coming up. I love the home show.
Oh, so
I spend
good.
the whole weekend talking to people at the home show
Yep.
and repeating the same answers 53 times about you should use customerservice.ca.
Mhm. Right?
Sorry, that's my rant. It's going to be there. So the home show is April 10th to the 12th at the
Mhm.
Joe Thornton Community Center. To go to the Home Builders
Mhm.
website for more details on that. Guess whose birthday it is on March 4th?
Is it a large municipal city
Yeah.
in this area?
Yeah, it's the city of St. Thomas's
Oh.
145th birthday bash at the Joe Thornton Community Center. Free skate from 5:45 to 6:35. Then there's a Stars game following it. I understand a local mayor you may know will be dropping a puck.
Mhm.
Eddie the Elephant will be visiting.
Oh, Eddie will be there.
I understand there's cookies and crafts and a whole bunch of other things going on for the birthday bash, 145th anniversary. We need to ask Councillor Herbert what the first year was like. I hope he's watching tonight.
I hope he is too.
I expect he may jump in.
Yeah.
But technology is a bit rough with Jim. So, he may not be able to watch Mayor's Update till tomorrow.
Well, Rita's pretty technically savvy. So
no, Rita could do it for him.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. All right, what do we got? Anything?
We got a shout out from Aurora. So
Okay.
Aurora, hello. She's Taco House Co. She runs that with her husband Daniel.
Oh yes,
It's just shut down, and they're going to be opening.
They're doing some renovation and stuff over. I'm anxious to see what they're doing.
They have an incredible new taco line that's going, or I should say, tortilla line that they're going to use to make their tacos.
Right.
So the building beside where they are now, they're getting that all retrofitted, and when they open up, you're going to be able to have all these incredible tacos that they're making in house. And also, they've got the new.
Can you say taco without incredible? Because I can't.
I can't.
No, they make some very good food across the way there. That is incredible, regardless.
And if you have a library membership, you can buy one taco, and the next one you get half off as a part of the Library Plus program. You just show your library card.
That's pretty much what I get with every taco is half off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but as soon as I bite into it, I've got
half off real fast.
Yeah.
But I was just talking to someone else today about that, and they mentioned I was talking about the taco house and how great it was, and they said, "Oh, did you know?" Yeah. There's the Library Plus program.
Well, I did not, but the library has that connection program to a number of businesses in town.
Mm-hmm.
10% off water purses and other things.
Yep.
So look, I think even caps off, but I never used my card. You watch for questions.
Yep.
Okay. So it's winter at the Horton Market still. So here's another thing to do Saturday on your way to the event at the library, on your way to the event at Coldest Night Ever at the YFC. So the Horton Market's open 9 to 1 on Saturday. Lots of great stuff still. Many vendors for this time of year. It's really been quite incredible still too. Port Stanley's Child Can Polar Bear Dip, March 7th, 9:30 to 1 at Little Beach. Do they have like chips?
Yeah.
Because I'd go to a chip and dip event. But I'm not sure about this polar bear dip.
Polar dip?
Yeah.
No.
More details are on the Child Can website, so please take a look. Comedy Night at Rail City Brewing, February 28th. Wow, that's Saturday after the coldest night. Yeah. I could plan your whole Saturday now. You can go to 5 different events. So 8 till 9:30 p.m. Queso has a bridal show March 15th, 1 to 4. Elevate Her. Women's Vendor Show, March 18th at the St. Anne Center. The Chamber of Commerce is putting that on. Vendor spaces are still available. Oh, Jennifer, there's stuff on the back. All right. Well, we'll keep going if you haven't got any questions for me yet.
We've got one question from Tony. I don't quite understand it. It says, please looking for the road conditions on St. Thomas happenings. Why? ? And then he's got a link to a website, www.511.
Right. Well, I use 511 a lot, and that tells me what roads, and there's cameras everywhere across Ontario. So if I'm heading up to the lake house, I go on 511 and look at my whole route by looking at cameras and seeing how much snow's on the road, how much is blowing over. So it's really road conditions, right? So thanks, Tony, on that. The St. Thomas happenings every day. I'm about to go to London. What is the road like? 5 or 6 times. Right. I'm not saying you have to look it up yourself, but if you look out your window, you can probably tell what's happening here. Right. So anyway, I love the answers some people get to those types of questions on St. Thomas happenings. That's some of the humor I get to deal with. I'm funny that way. The Innes Sisters, March 26th, 6:30 to 10 p.m. at St. Anne's Center. Tickets are still available. The YWCA Women's Day, Saturday, March 7th, 9 to 3 p.m., St. Thomas Senior Center. Tickets are still available for that also.
Yep.
Coldest night of the year, we talked about 4 till 7. I said 5, it's 4 till 7 at Youth Unlimited, Youth for Christ, yes. Shamrock Shuffle's coming up again. Get your green clothes out and head on over to the Inn. The Inn is this is one of their biggest fundraiser of the year, is to get to do the Shamrock Shuffle, 9 o'clock to 11 a.m. on March 28th. Elgin County Women's Leadership Conference, March 28th, 9:30 to 3 p.m. at the Senior Center, and that's organized by the Gene Collective.
Yep.
Springwater Maple Syrup Festival. We're getting into maple syrup time, and that's for March 13th, 10 till 3 at Springwater, of course, right? And Hot as Heck Comedy Tour at Railway City Brewing, and that's March 20th. So they have a second. So every couple of weeks they've got a comedy show, it looks like. At Rail City Brewing, 7:30 till 9 p.m.
Amazing. You just got through all those events.
We'll do them all again. No.
Amazing. Jen is saying Impact Awards, April 17th, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Yes.
Speaker is Mike Pinball Clements.
Mike Pinball Clements. If you've not seen Mike do his motivational speech, he's a great Christian, but he does a super job. You remember Mike Pinball Clements as a running back for the Toronto Argonauts, right? But he is and his work with youth, in youth athletics and youth motivation, and please, he's worth the ticket. But trust me, there's more happening.
Oh, there's like a food showcase of all these incredible vendors that are there. Yep. There's also
and there's a bunch of people going to win awards that night for running their business.
Well, we kind of talk about
spectacular way.
This is like the Oscars of the business community in St. Thomas.
Yes.
To be nominated is massive. Right. It's like being an Oscar nominee. And you know when people you see on the posters like Oscar nominee, right? You don't even have to be the winner. Impact nominee. Yeah. Okay. Impact finalist.
I think I was one once. No.
Yeah, you were.
So I should start putting that on business cards.
You should.
Yeah. Well, now that I'll be out of work in 8 months. I have.
We got to fill every moment now.
I have businesses still. Well, we were sitting there the other day trying to think of the things I'm trying to get finished in the next 8 months of my mayor's life.
Oh my goodness!
Right. I think we got to 841 things that we've got on the go in St. Thomas. Many of them are going to happen, after the fact, but how to make sure we've put in place through our strategic plan so that the next council has actual work on their first day. Right. So looking good.
Oh, it's incredible. Okay. We got a comment in from Fran. She's just got on. Did you mention the Rick party? Is this free beer for all Ricks or something?
If your name's Rick. Yeah. There's something happening if your name's Rick.
Yeah. I just saw the post. I skimmed through it today, but I didn't. But there's fill us in on all the details. What's the Rick's party in the comments there, Caps off?
I saw it on something else, but it's not on my Jennifer page. What happened?
Oh boy.
Right? Yeah.
It reminded me of Rick and Morty.
No, you're supposed to go. Rick wants to meet all the Ricks in town. So they're trying to fill Caps off with everybody named Rick on the night. And
I love
they have their own language and can
Oh, the Ricks?
Yeah.
It's a bit rickety, but
I get it.
Yeah.
That's Julian's last name. We should tell him.
Oh, we should.
Yeah. He's probably on watching.
We got a question in from Margaret saying Cannondale is closing. Would you know what's going to happen to the land? Thank you.
Yeah, it's about 2 years from now. And I think there's a whole lot of decisions that will need to happen. But I really want to just recognize the infants and the family and how well Cannondale used to drive from Everett just to get to Cannondale to do my stuff. This year will be a normal year. The following year will be a normal spring garden sellout setup, right? So we've got a long way to go. So nothing can happen to the land truly till Cannondale's is done being the great business they've been in our community. So we'll share more. Or the next mayor on Mayor's Update will share more as we get closer, and those that are working on it and what the infants are going on to do in life. We would like to also share that. Right?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
And it's also it's in Central Elgin. A lot of people don't realize that.
Yeah, that's not St. Thomas.
is actually in Central Elgin, not St. Thomas.
It's right where Central Elgin starts. It's right where Cannondale is. Yes.
We've got the answer in here for Caps Off Brewing. It says, if your name is Rick, your pint is $7 on February 28th from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Another thing to do after the coldest night of the year.
There you go.
So I can go visit a bunch of warm Ricks.
Yeah. Now they're apologizing for yelling in the comments using all caps.
Yes.
They copy and pasted from the newsletter. They didn't mean for it to be yelly.
They made it very clear for old Joe to be able to read it.
Well, I did say that maybe it was free, but it's $7. So let's be very clear. It's $7. It's not a free beer.
There's a discount off pints. And I'll tell you, there's a bunch of different flavors over at Caps Off. I happen to like the stout the best. But
the spicy blonde is one of my favorites.
Not bad. Yeah. Right? So, and the Irish. No, anyway, all you Ricks, get your $7 and head down for a pint.
You won't regret
other Ricks.
Yeah.
Right?
And let me tell you, Rick at Caps Off is one of the most incredible fellows I know.
No, I agree. And a great friend. So what did we say, 6:30 or 8 p.m.? No.
6 to 9 p.m. for Caps Off.
6 to 9 p.m. Anytime after 6, I'm just opening the back door and yelling, "Hey, Rick!"
Yeah.
And see how many people in the place.
You know what I'd love to do?
Answer.
Can we do it like if your name is Grayden Day? Because odds are I'm the only one that'll be there.
Right. Well, there's 2 or 3 other businesses around that do. Yeah. Oh, if your name is, Petruzza, of which I only know one, then you get half off your sub today.
Right? I love those.
A great.
But the most annoying thing for me is like it never happens for Graydens.
No. Well, I find it almost never happens for Joe's.
Really? Because there's so many?
It's a pretty common name.
Yeah.
Right? So it's that middle.
They get all the love.
If your name is Marcy, you might have a chance. I don't know.
Totally.
Right?
Yeah.
So, Rick's, head to Caps Off. Right?
February 28th.
Yes.
6 to 9 p.m.
This Saturday night.
Yeah.
Oh, gee, that's a busy Saturday.
I know. I won't be here. I'm going to be in LA. Sadly.
Oh, yeah, that makes us. Sadly, that makes all of us sad. Not you. You'll message me from LA.
I will. We're going to do our mayor's update.
Oh, look how warm it is.
From LA we're
doing next Tuesday. Yeah, we did it. Yeah,
we did it.
I'll be sitting here in the mayor's office waiting for Grayden to tell me what the weather's like in LA.
Well, it's not.
It's an earthquake.
Well, there's a massive storm the last time I was there.
That's right.
There were palm trees all over the place.
But gee, that's a shame. Palm tree leaves on the ground.
They're deadly. Have you seen how big those things? They're huge.
Don't stand under them in a storm.
No, I stayed in my hotel during those times. Oh, we got Doug Exner saying March 12th, there's a public update meeting, 6 p.m., Queso Station later that evening.
Yes, about the Railway Museum. Yes, public meetings. There's a couple coming up. So thank you for reminding us.
Absolutely.
So March the 12th, that's an open public meeting. There's also a membership meeting on another day.
And on their Facebook page, they have a whole list of all the different meeting times for any information you want. So it's like full transparency.
Go ask your questions.
Because like a lot of people ask the questions to us. We're not the railway board. Take those questions.
We're friends of the railway.
Absolutely are. But take those questions directly to them and get the correct answers for what you need to know.
Right. March 12th. Should be starting to see spring by then.
Yeah, hopefully. Well, didn't our groundhog say that it was going to be spring soon or something? Yeah.
Hey, we didn't mention that last week either.
Oh, that's right.
St. Thomas Sally, the groundhog mural in Westlake Evans Park, right across the road from City Hall, right by Caps Off.
Yeah.
There is a groundhog on the wall.
Yeah.
Now, after we went up to...
Not a beaver, it's a groundhog.
There is a beaver there too.
Yeah, but people keep thinking they're both beavers in love. One's a groundhog.
Right. And so we went up and saw Wyerton Willie and Groundhog Days in Wyerton one year and came back and said, we should do something in St. Thomas. Well, we all noticed that there was a groundhog on the wall.
Yeah.
After the mural was done.
You noticed.
I said, hey, let's do Groundhog Day. Yeah. So we've done 3 years now of out there before dawn on Groundhog Day.
Freezing.
And the mayor has a quick conversation with St. Thomas Sally. Well, what happened this week is St. Thomas Sally is now on the official list of groundhogs.
This is the first mural as a groundhog to be recognized on the list.
Right. And they've listed her 3 previous predictions with her, and the number of predicting groundhogs from around the world are on this list. We're on the official list, St. Thomas Sally, the groundhog.
And you can thank Jen from the mayor's office, I believe, who got that
I think Steve Peters helped with it too.
Oh, so did he?
Perfect, right?
Former councilor
I don't
Peters.
care. Yeah.
But
he gets up. So one day, he gets up and wanders across at the last minute, and as the sun's coming up, to see what's happening with St. Thomas Sally.
Oh, it's so good.
But now next year, I'm expecting more than, what do we have, about 15 people this year, 12 people, something like that out early in the morning. But I would love us we'll start to make this grow next year. I won't be the mayor. The next mayor will be having to get up early and make the prediction with St. Thomas Sally.
I hope they're ready for that, whoever that is.
Well, we'll make sure we get that out of all candidates. Hey, did you know that on February 2nd, you've got to be up here before sunrise?
Yeah, we have traditions in St. Thomas, and you need to carry them forward.
Right. If you're going to be a full-time mayor, that's part of it. Right?
100%.
You're going to have to go out and do that type of thing. Right? Perfect.
Sally is like Lucy the lobster from PEI, says Sharon.
Yes, exactly.
And Rebecca too. Sorry.
Oh, Rebecca from our communications
was also
department was part of getting this St. Thomas Sally part of recognition.
That's awesome. And again, we've given Rebecca shout outs before, but just an incredible job of communications for the city of St. Thomas.
Right. But reminding us about Rebecca was Jennifer, who does all of this work all the time, right? What was I saying before we went on air? We need to put this in chronological order. I'm jumping around too much. No, don't tell Jennifer I said that.
So chronological order, you're saying, for the events?
Yeah.
But don't tell Jennifer.
Don't tell Jennifer.
Okay, we won't tell Jennifer.
This is an excellent job. Right? We get all we need to. And let's just tell how many things are on February 28th.
Yeah.
Incredible. Right?
So many things. We got a question from Dale. Joe, what is all involved in putting your name in running for mayor or council? Any money involved or signatures like a petition list?
Yes. There is a stipend that you have to put in with your application. The application cannot go in before May 1st. You can, of course, announce you're going to put it in if you want. But May 1st is between May 1st to put in your entry form. And August 1st is the last day to suggest you're going to do so. Mayor is $200, I think, and you have to have a certain number of signatures on each of those, whether it's 100 or 20 or something. On the city website, I think there is a whole thing about how you do this, but the clerk's desk will also be happy. And I bet even if you called customerservice.ca.
They might be able to answer that.
They might say, hey, how do you run? Well, let me put you through to the clerk's office, or let me tell you the right way to do it. So, Dale, that's how it's done. And yes, there's a small fee. I think it's refundable, though. I think it comes back to you if you're successful or something like that. Anyway. And then there's also a list of how much you can use in your each campaign for a council or mayor. And you can't spend over a certain amount. There's a bunch of rules to how to do this properly. And that's the best I can tell you. At this moment, there's more details out there as we get closer. And Dale, thank you for bringing that up, because I've really been mentoring as many people as want to. If you're thinking about doing, you have questions, give us an email, give us a conversation, and let's see if I can answer questions like this. And we're happy to do it here on Mayor's Update.
Love
because
doing
it's something about municipal politics, having to get more people involved in municipal politics, and in order to make your city a better place. It never hurts to have your friends involved in helping you run for a public office.
I got a shout out from Julian. Hi, Julian.
Hi, Julian.
Thanks for joining the show.
Yeah.
All right. He says he's still trying to find a certified kitchen in St. Thomas because I talked to the Icebox. I can sell muffins and cookies and lemonade at the game if I'm allowed to go. Very good.
Great. But you got to get that certified kitchen in order to make sure your food's being made in a food safe environment. There's a number of them out there, but most of them are quite busy and are not cheap to rent either. I know that the market is almost at its certified kitchen spot now too. So perhaps through the Horton Market would be a place to ask also.
Absolutely.
Right. As to what's the availability. How many days a week would you need to rent it?
Yep.
Or how many days total would you need to rent it in order for it to happen? Right.
There's one other thing we should mention, which is Global Flavors, that's running throughout the month of February. And it's run by Railway City Tourism. They do a phenomenal job of this. They bring in all the different restaurants from around here. They
different
sign
flavors.
up. Different flavors.
Go have Indian food one night and
Thai food the other.
And some sushi, perhaps.
Absolutely.
Because you
love the sushi.
Yeah.
And then you also make sure you get them to stamp your passport. If you've got a physical one, or you can go online and get one.
Right.
And then you enter those in. If you just have to go to 2 restaurants, and then you entered in the draw for all these. They have amazing prizes. Go to their website, Railway City Tourism, and you can find out all the details.
Right. And you know how we've had a number of different contests in the downtown. And many of them have paper passports, and we're trying to work now on, look, if we're at the point where we think everybody has a phone, and I know somebody's going to come on and say, I don't have one. Okay, then how are you watching Mayor's Up? No, but that's the other piece now. Many of these things are trying to take the onus off the business owner to stop and stamp things or to do something in their business. And we're going to try and go much more online for different events, like nostalgia nights and the different
and you've got a packed restaurant. Someone comes in like, stamp my thing. And you're like, give me a minute.
Right, yeah.
I just have to flip this
I'm
thing.
serving customers who were here eating tonight. And that's what we need to do, right?
Yeah.
So, right.
All right. Any final thoughts before we wrap this bad boy up?
That was a lot.
So much.
And very fast.
Yeah.
It's there, as I said, there's a whole lot going on, and we even still, how many people came on and told us about other events?
So many.
Please don't be afraid to do that. We're happy to share your events on Mayor's Update too. It's another way to get the message out there.
Yeah. So thanks to all of our viewers, our sponsors, everybody, the city, all the people that help us do this.
Right.
Love you guys.
We like doing it. I keep saying this is my favorite job, being the mayor of this community.
I thought your favorite job was like being on Mayor's Update, but I guess this doesn't pay you anything. So
but you do it for the goodness of your heart.
Absolutely. This is one of your volunteer.
Yeah. That's what we do. Right?
Yeah. Love it.
Can't wait to see you again next Tuesday night. Grayden will be in LA.
I will be.
Yeah. I will be here.
Oh, if you guys have any questions about tariffs, or like what's going on down there, I can answer all your questions.
Yeah, how'd you do with getting across the border? What's your hotel?
We'll see if I make it. You know,
right?
No,
did they confiscate your camera on the way down?
I honestly think everything's okay.
All right,
so I'm comfortable going down.
Right.
So
I think there's probably parts of Mexico we need to avoid at the moment.
Puerto Vallarta, maybe don't go.
No, I don't know.
That's Canada's saying don't go right now.
Right.
So they're not going to get you out. So maybe don't go.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Be careful wherever you're traveling in this world, and I'll miss Grayden next week, but we'll be able to talk to each other, Mayor's Update, and get all caught up.
We'll connect remotely,
right? And there is a council meeting the night before, so I'll have a whole bunch of stuff. There's some public meetings and other stuff too, so it'll be a very busy Mayor's Update all the way from LA.
Yeah. All right.
Great.
One coach to the other. Take care.
Yep.